All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, I got two questions.
Okay.
My first one is you don't think that you had like something like you don't think like your rhetoric kind of got people charged up to charge the Capitol? Like the things that you were saying didn't kind of provoke that kind of action.
No. Because
Not at all.
if they had listened, they would not have done it because they would not have become angry. And by become angry, you do crazy things that you don't realize you're doing until it's over.
You don't think like how you talk
I
doesn't
just
have
told you
nothing to
no.
do? All right.
You about to ask me the same question. What the?
Nah, I was just gonna say like the stuff that you said.
How
The
would
stuff, like, you
telling
talking about,
people
like,
not to be
take your
angry?
country back, telling
Oh.
people how like black people doing this to white people, how they coming to take your land, how they coming to take your country from you. You don't think that kind of stuff kind of gets people like riled up to go do something?
I wish they would get involved, vote, run for government office, speak up. They should do it before we lose America.
All right, and my second question is
And,
like you
and
said,
you
like,
can't help. I can't help how people perceive things because that's their own life. I can't do anything about someone else's life. You're responsible for your own life.
I mean, but if you just giving people like I'll say like incorrect information.
Well, and still, they're responsible for their own life. As an adult, no one is to blame for your life but you.
Look. All right. My second question is like you said, like your slogan is like, bringing people together with truth and not lies. But
Yeah,
I mean,
uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies.
Nah, you don't think? I mean, my next like, you don't think Trump lies like divided the country, got people? You don't see like how like he's saying like Mike Pence could overturn the election. Like that's not true. He said that he won the election, which is not true. You don't think like his lies got people to do the hateful thing by storming the Capitol? You don't think like his rhetoric caused that to happen?
No. Do you think it did?
Not at all. Yeah, it's like you don't.
And
think,
why do you think it did?
I mean, because he was lying to the people.
And so lying to the people caused them to go and break into the Capitol.
Yeah, because it festered up that emotion. It got them angry. It got them revved up. That's what he's been doing.
How is that Trump's fault? What someone else did, yeah.
So you trying to say like if you're not getting the correct information and you going off of the information that somebody gave you, I mean, you don't think people are going to act off of that?
How is that Trump's fault, though? Whether what you just said is true or not, would that be Trump's fault, what someone else did?
He stoked the flame. He the one that got the people riled up to go do it.
But how is that his fault?
How is it his fault?
Yeah.
Because he got the people to do it. He charged the people up. He got the people angry. He was like the motivation behind it.
How is Trump controlling them?
I wouldn't even say it's like control. It's like he got them revved up to do it. He got them. It's not even a control.
How did Trump do it? He doesn't know them. He never met them. He wasn't there with them, leading the way into it. How did he do it? Why did it make you do it?
I didn't do it. I'm not like a Trump supporter. I don't follow his laws.
And so if Biden told you to go and jump in the ocean, would you go jump in the ocean?
Nah.
Why not?
I mean, it's like, first of all, he's going to say go jump in the ocean. Like, what's the reason?
How about if Biden told you, you know what, the earth is falling. The dirt is turning to water. Go jump in the ocean. Would you jump in the ocean?
Nah, I mean, I'm smart enough to know that's not right. That's not correct.
And what made you smarter than the people that attacked the Capitol bill? What made Jason smarter?
Why? Because I don't follow the law. That's the thing. Like, they fell for the lies. They fell for the scam. That's the difference.
And those who will go and jump in the ocean because Biden said it, would that be Biden's fault or their fault?
That'd be Biden's fault for leading them people that way.
But what's wrong with the people that they will let Biden lead them? But they won't. But you won't let Biden. Will you let Biden lead you?
I mean, not to go jump into a lake.
But you would let him lead you to do something else?
Not. What do you mean to do something else?
What? You said you wouldn't let him lead you to jump in the ocean, right?
Nah, he would. If he told me to go jump in the lake,
would you let him lead you to do something else?
Do something else like what?
Anything.
Anything. I guess lead me to be
anything.
Anything. It depends on what it is.
Would you allow? So there's something you would allow Biden to lead you to do.
There's some, there's some things I will follow him on, and there's some things I wouldn't follow him on.
And why is that? What is it about you that can decide which things you'll follow him on and which things you will not?
First of all, I don't have that blind devotion. Like, whatever he say is not Lord of me.
But those.
So I would do. Go ahead.
No, but you would do what?
No, it's that's what I said. It's I don't have that blind devotion. I don't have that cult mentality towards Joe Biden.
And so,
I'm not just gonna say what he said. I'm not just gonna take the words that he say and just and not question. I'm not gonna do that.
And so the other people who Biden can get to jump in the ocean and do other things, they have a blind loyalty to Biden.
I mean, if they just gonna go jump in the lake without questioning or trying to find out the reason why, then I say yeah. But as you said, that blind loyalty, that's what the people that stormed the Capitol have for Trump.
And so is that Biden's fault that they have that blind loyalty?
It's Biden's fault if he if he knows that they have that blind loyalty,
right.
He leaves them, he tells them to go do something that's inappropriate, that's not right. That's
it's Biden's fault that a group of grown adults would do something that Biden would suggest without even thinking about it.
If he has that blind, if they have that blind loyalty, if they have that blind loyalty towards Biden and they don't question, if they don't question nothing that he does, then it's his fault. And if he knows that he had that blind loyalty, then it's his fault. It's his fault for doing it.
What made you follow? What made you follow the media about Trump?
What makes me follow the media about Trump?
Right? Why you have such a?
It's not that
why
the media.
Why do you have such a blind loyalty to what the media is saying about Trump? Because you repeat exactly what they say.
No, I don't have.
What made you do that?
You repeat exactly what they say. No, I don't have a blind loyalty. Dude lies. It's Trump been lying since day one. You said
it's Trump's fault that the people did it. You say they have a blind loyalty, and that's what the media says.
But that you don't think they have a blind loyalty to Trump?
No.
They were saying his exact talking points when they were being interviewed while in the Capitol, saying that the election was fake.
And you're saying that you're saying that that's Trump. You're saying that that's Trump's fault.
Yeah, it is Trump's fault.
So Donald Trump is responsible, and Joe Biden is responsible for what someone else does.
If they know,
you're literally telling me that, right? For what other adults do, you blame that on Joe Biden or Donald Trump and not on the person themselves, him or herself.
They stoke if they stoke that emotion, if they get the people riled up, they
What's wrong with the people that they would allow another human being, just a regular human being? And as I've said, we all the same. We're not better than one another. What's wrong with the folks that they allow someone else to, as you say, to get them so riled up, they'll jump in the ocean or they go jump in the building? What's wrong with them that Trump or Biden can make them do that?
It's not I want to say it's not what's wrong with them. It's what they kind of I want to say it's nothing I ain't gonna say it's what's wrong with the people. It's the stuff that whoever in charge is stoking and filled with you. You tell
so
people
nothing wrong with the people.
I'm gonna say the people have something that blind loyalty. That's what's wrong with them. That blind devotion and loyalty. That's what's wrong with them.
And who made them that way?
it's like when you playing to somebody like when you playing to somebody.
Who made them that way?
I mean, it's not. I don't think you can say like somebody made them that way. Like you playing into somebody like when you playing into somebody.
Who made them so emotional that they would allow an adult would allow someone else to make them do that? Who fought in that? Who made them emotional like that?
I'm gonna say like the circumstances, and events that surrounding the whole ordeal.
Are you emotional in that way?
Nah,
you're not.
I'm not.
And what prevented you from becoming emotional in that way? How did you avoid becoming that way?
How did I avoid? I take the time to get more information on whatever it is I'm trying to get. Like whatever I'm looking into or whatever I'm following, I like to try to like get more information about it. I like to be knowledgeable about it.
And so,
that's kind of the problem.
So if the people were to take their time and get more information about a situation, then they wouldn't, no one can make them jump in the ocean or in the Capitol building, right?
I mean, I don't know what other people would do. I know what I would do.
I know,
like when you say
right, I'm asking you, when the people get more information, take their time and get more information, are you saying that they wouldn't, they wouldn't jump into the ocean or into the Capitol building?
I can't say what other people are going to do. And other people,
but you just said you get what prevent you from having.
I'm not the same as everybody else. I'm a different individual.
Right, but what you're teaching others is that, hey, what Jason in Buffalo, New York, do to avoid jumping in the ocean just because someone said it, I get more information. That's what you're saying, right?
I would go try to get more. I would get more information.
And so, would you recommend that to those people who, quote unquote, are blindly following Joe Biden and the president?
Yeah, I would say get more information. I would say like look further, get more information.
And then if they did that, no one can make them do something they wouldn't want to do. Am I right?
I would say they would have more information. Like I would say they would have more information. I don't know what the person would do or not.
But it prevents you from doing that, right?
I'm different. I'm not like everybody else.
Right, because you take your time.
I'm not everybody else.
But the solution to that is you take your time and you don't jump in the ocean because you get more information, you can think for yourself. Would you recommend that to the other people who jump in the ocean and or break into the Capitol? Would you recommend that for others?
I would recommend they got more information. I would recommend that they got more information. I would recommend they look further and they just like, I mean, when I try to tell, when I'm going to try to tell you about Trump lies.
And so they didn't get the information, and so if they got the information, they wouldn't do it. So if they got the information, they wouldn't do it. How can you blame Trump or Biden for it?
How could I try because they and again I say they stoked they got them revved up.
Do you think you're better than those people?
I'm not better than those people.
You're not better than the people. Are you better than the people who broke into the Capitol?
I mean, I'm not treasonous. I'm not a traitor. I'm not like.
Are you better than those people? Are you better than those people?
I'm not trying to take over the government. Yeah, I was like, yes.
And so that makes you better than them.
Not trying to overthrow the government. Yeah, I think I'm better than people.
Do you love those people?
Well, I love those people.
Yeah.
How can you love somebody you don't know?
Do you love those people?
And again, I ask you the question.
I know, but you got to answer my question first before I can answer. Before you can ask that question, do you love those people that broke into the Capitol?
So that's that blind love and devotion. I can't answer that.
Jason, do you love those people that broke into the Capitol?
And again, I can't answer your question because
I don't know if you love them or not.
I'll be like the traitors, the treasonous people, and I'm gonna say no. Like the people.
So you don't love the people that broke into the Capitol?
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I do not love them.
Amazing. Then you love no one. No wonder you're blind and can't see.
So how do
Jason,
I love?
I appreciate your call.
How do I love? Can you just answer that? How do I love nobody because I don't love them?
Because how can you love one, hate one, and love the other one?
How can you hate one and love the other?
Right.
How can you hate one person and love somebody else?
Right.
One individual, one set group of people.
Right.
You can't so you're saying you cannot in order to love, you gotta love everybody.
100%. 100%.
I disagree with that.
Do you believe God love you?
Oh, I guess if God loved me, then why put me through so much hell? Why to go through so much? Why should the person go through so much stuff?
So God is putting you through a lot of hell?
I mean, I'm just saying, that's my question. Not me personally, but if God loved you, then why do people die for being sick, car crashes, never getting a chance to say goodbye? If he loved people, then why would he let people go through so much?
Do you believe that God loves you?
Why I believe that God loves me? I believe this is what I believe. I believe it's up to me. If I believe there's outside influences that causes stuff in my life, but most of all, it's over to me. I have to do if I do me and be me, I should be able to be good. But the outside influences, sometimes that stuff kind of mess up things.
Do you believe that God loves you?
I believe that God loves me. I'm gonna say I don't know. That's a question for dude.
What?
That's a question for God. I can't answer that. They say.
So you don't know if you, Jason, from Buffalo, New York, believe that God loves you.
I'm going to say I don't know. I'm going to question that too.
So you don't know if he loves you or not?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough information. There is no, I don't have no evidence or no proof to show for that to be factual.
So do you believe he might love you?
Anything possible.
All right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're going to question it. Amazing. And don't forget to follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the JLP Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.